Mitakai or Asen. Let us talk about reality. Let us talk about fantasy. Let's talk about illusion. Let's talk about us, humanity, human beings, individuals trying to make sense of this world. And to do this, we must apply our filters that are founded on what we've learned of this world. The filters come from our parents, our family, brothers, sisters, cousins, our neighbors, perhaps our churches, the neighborhood, political parties, sororities, fraternities, any affiliation that we would like to anchor ourselves to, link ourselves to. Reality is this this iPad is. Those photos behind me are. The shirt is. I is. Reality is reality. Now, a lot of people talk about their truths. In other words, their reality. And that's either wholeheartedly embraced by some or absolutely viciously rejected by others. And as always, there's plenty of middle ground. Guess where you can find me? There is only reality. But our truths, our perceptions of this reality is filtered. It is filtered through what we have learned and what those who have taught us, what they have learned, and the experiences they've been through, and so on and so on and so on. I'm certain that there are things that I believe and do and think now that have their genesis generations back within my family. And it could be a neighbor of an ancestor who made that influence upon my ancestor, but it's finally reached me. What specifically those influences can be, I don't know. But objective reality exists. Objective reality is all we have to go on. I talk about the only thing that is worthwhile in life, the only purpose of life, is to seek truth. So if your idea of truth is hanging on to this subjective reality, no matter what, then you're not going to find truth. You're not going to find truth, because subjective reality, even if there are points where it coincides with objective reality, guarantee you that there are points where it does not. Objective reality is real. It's true. It's factual. Everything is satisfactual. Objective reality is reality. How can I claim this? We spend so much time arguing about morality, arguing about objective standards. So many will say, well, that was wrong, and what my dad did, and what his dad did, and what his dad did, and what all those white guys throughout history have done is wrong, and what all those black guys throughout history have done is wrong, and all those academics, and all those churches, and all, and all, and all. We are trying to come to a standard of moral rightness. In other words, that standard must exist. So for anyone to say that there is no objective reality, that every single case must be weighed upon his own merits to find out what is really right, I can tell you we have to weigh at our own we have to weigh each case on its own merits to determine what is right at that moment for that person in that case, in that scenario. But as far as some things being right and some things being wrong no matter what, no, that's just objective reality. And as long as we continue to argue what is right and what is wrong, we are blatantly admitting that there is objective reality and there is truth. And I'll talk to you more about it tomorrow. Peace. 4 fingers.